Welcome. We're going to explore using tapping. It's something that's been pretty successful with the students, and some of the parents have been showing interest in doing it for themselves as well as with their children. So this will be a short tutorial on how to do tapping. Each of the places where we will be either tapping on or rubbing are acupuncture points. They're the heads or beginnings of the acupuncture meridians. You know, the heart meridian, the triple warmer, liver, gallbladder, and so forth. So if you care to do further research to understand the mechanisms of what we're doing, you can look at, you can Google acupuncture meridians and see the flow of the different meridians. Just like we have a blood circulatory system, we have an energetic circulatory system. And what we're doing is stimulating those distinctly different meridians or pathways in order to enhance homeostasis, the naturally occurring homeostasis in a person. Sometimes we need help. We need help in balancing, in reorienting, in finding a certain sense of ease within us. So ideally, by tapping on these meridians and focusing on an emotional upset or a feeling of dysregulation, it does help discharge it. But for the most part, with the students, what I have them do is just tap on these points. We do it like usually two times, and just to teach them basically the pathway and the process, so that when they're older they can add these other elements to it, the other elements of focusing on our discontent, focusing on our upset, focusing on the issues that create a sense of disturbance within us. So, to begin, on the side of your hand, doesn't matter which hand, it's called the karate chop point. You can either tap this way or this way, doesn't matter, as long as you're tapping or rubbing it, as long as you're stimulating it physically. So I have the children usually doing this. So either way, and ideally you should be hydrated. Have a glass of water before, or maintain hydration throughout the day. It just helps with this process. So tapping here, and it's the beginning of the eyebrows. Now for some children, tapping is too stimulating, so we just rub. And some children, that's even too stimulating, so you can just apply pressure there. But ideally, I would say at least rub. And then the sides of your eyes. Or tap. And right below your eyes, on the bone there's a little notch. Again, tapping may be too stimulating, so rubbing there. And sometimes if you're doing it with your child, they may lose focus, they may lose interest. So you can do it for them. Doesn't have to be their fingers. It doesn't have to be hard. Just stimulating there. Upper lip, right in that little dent. And remember to breathe easily. Allow your breath move in and move out in a normal pattern, normal pace. Your chin. The heads of your collarbones, clavicles. And then the side of your ribs right there. Sometimes I just tell them to hug themselves And right where the hands land is basically where you want the stimulation to be. The bottom of your ribs in the front. The side of your thumbnail. So if your hand is like this, palm facing medially, the top of your thumbnail, the side there. The side of your pointer fingernail. The side of your middle fingernail. The tip of your ring finger. Again, we're doing these places because they are the heads of meridians. So that's why we went to the tip as opposed to the side, because this is where the head of this meridian is. The side of your pinky nail. Top of your head. And then I have them do the second round faster. I believe it helps with their developing a sense of concentration on this, and helps them remember, because it's more like a game. So beginning of eyebrows, sides of eyes, below the eyes, upper lip, chin, heads of collarbones, sides of your ribs, bottom of your ribs in the front, the other thumbnail, the other pointer finger nail, the other middle fingernail, the tip of the ring finger, and the side of the pinky nail. And to close it, back of your hand between your pinky and your ring fingers, between the metacarpals, tap there. And take a nice deep breath. And let it out. And another deep breath. And let it out. And in a nutshell, that is the tapping that we do at school during my class, and sometimes on special occasions when a student needs some regulation or a little support. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions or comments, just put them down below and see what we can do to help you out. Thank you.